Hello, welcome to my vlog. I'm Nabila Putri. I graduated from 35 Senior High School. Now I am studying in Fine Art Education major at Universitas Negeri Jakarta. I had to put a lot of effort in order to be able to get into the university with the major I wanted, because I had to take several entrance exams with a lot of competition who has similar goals. Not only that, I need to be able to draw if I wanted to enter the fine art major, so I had to practice my drawing skill while also studying for my academic written exam to be able to pass the test. My hard work paid off. When I found out the university I wanted accepted me as their student, I was very happy. The reason I entered the department was because art has its own beauty and I really like drawing. Today, we will talk about my campus life at Universitas Negeri Jakarta. As a freshman at Jakarta State University, I will introduce my major, which is Arts Education major. And we will talk about so many interesting in my major, such as the art education building, curriculum, and etc. But since we are facing pandemic right now, I will talk over some university clips. So let's get started. Why did I choose fine art education? Because I really like art and art has its own beauty. The reason I chose to enter the department is because since I was young, I always loved drawing, and until now I have been continuing to improve my drawing skills, and I also want to become an art teacher so I can teach art to future generation. Of course, it took a lot of effort for me to achieve this goal. It was not easy because often I have to balance my time between drawing and lesson at school so I wouldn't not leave behind. Because of that, I often lost track of time. Sometimes I have forgot to eat, so I often get sick at the time. I continued to study and practice to develop my abilities, so that's when the exam take place, I could pass. I know that there were many rivals who are taking the same major. Therefore, I needed to try my best, and it turned out my hard work was paid off. Now we are going to talk about the history of my university, which is Universitas Negeri Jakarta. Soon after Indonesian Declaration of Independence, state government of Indonesia felt that the academic sector suffered a lack of educators in all levels of education. The government established a number of education courses as an effort in order to improve the quality of education, so that the amount of educators increased. Then, by the decree of the Indonesian President Decree number 1 years 1963, 3rd of January, established an integrated system for education institution. One of the statement is valid by 16th of May 1964, which is then started as the day IKIP Jakarta is established. IKIP was given the order to develop academy, education, and non-education measures. One of the faculty is the Language and Art Faculty, which was established in 1965 since 4 of August 1999. IKIP Jakarta changed its name to Universitas Negeri Jakarta or UNJ based on Presidential Decree 93 or 1999, even though the name has changed. Anniversary of Universitas Negeri Jakarta is still celebrated on 60 May 1964. Okay, now I will tell about my college activity. But because now we are in state of pandemic, so students only participate in lecture in their respective home. In the morning after I wake up, the attendance are recorded by filling in the attendance list on the Google form. Then the lecture is done using Zoom or Google Meet. I still get excited regardless of current situation. The most interesting thing is when my friends have to present their art and the lecturer will give an assessment. I love to see the art of my friends since they do a very good job. Not only that, sometimes if I experience some difficulty in learning, my friends are very kind to me because they are willing to teach me even talk only through WhatsApp. Then usually break time start from 11 to 1 o'clock. I spend my break time with eating and playing games. Then lecture continue from 1 o'clock. Drawing is not the only course I'm taking, but I'm also taking various academic subjects such as English, Indonesian, Pancasila, and others. Sometimes there are group assignments given. If that's the case, then we will form a WhatsApp group to discuss with each other. For the assignment submission, we use Google Classroom, sometimes using campus applications such as Online Learning Management System (ONG), and sometimes via email. If we are a part of organization like HIMA, usually after college there is a meeting to discuss an event, be it a competition or something else. In the evening, I spend my time by doing my assessment and study for next day. I've only ever visited the campus once during the pandemic. The Fine Art Major campus is located near the parking lot. This made it easy for me to locate my campus. When I first came there was a wall provided for painting. Every year, the painting will be replaced by a new one. Then, there I came across several rooms like art studios such as photography studio, textile studio, ceramic studio, art display studio, and composer lab. There are classes and lecture office too. The rooms are equipped with excellent facility such as computers that are up to date, some paint and canvas. This makes it easier for us to learn and study by ourselves, and we aren't burdened by heavy bags, since the campus provided most of the essential equipment. During break time, there are campus cafeteria available nearby. The cafeteria is very clean and the price is cheap, with a very diverse food variety to choose from.
Well, that's how my activity on university are like. If you want to know more about my daily life at university, you can follow my social media or you can visit the university website. It was very fun to share my experience with you guys. See ya!